It feels free. That is the whole point. One click, split into 3 payments. No interest, no credit check, no consequences. At least that is what it feels like. And that feeling is worth billions of pounds to the companies behind it. Because the truth about buy now, pay later is something most of the people using it every single day have never been shown. Not the full picture. Not the part that shows up on your credit file. Not the part that gets mentioned when your mortgage application comes back declined. Today we are going to look at the full picture. Stay with me. Buy now, pay. Later services like Klarna, Clearpay, and Laybuy have grown faster than almost any financial product in history. In the UK alone, tens of millions of transactions are processed through these platforms every single year. The majority of users are aged 18 to 34, the exact age group that needs to be building credit, saving money, and preparing for the biggest financial decisions of their lives. And most of them have absolutely no idea what these services are quietly doing in the background. Let us start with the psychology, because this is where it all begins. When you see a price of £90 and you split it into 3 payments of £30 each, something interesting happens in your brain. The £30 version does not feel like the same purchase as the £90 version. Psychologically, it registers as smaller, less significant, more manageable. Research consistently shows that people spend significantly more when using buy now, pay later than they would if they were paying the full amount up front. Some studies suggest the increase is as much as 30%, meaning a person who would have spent £60 paying cash ends up spending £80 or more when a split payment option is available. This is not a coincidence. The products are designed this way. The companies behind them make their money from the merchants who pay to offer the service, because those merchants know that BNPL increases basket sizes significantly. Your tendency to spend more is literally the business model. So before we even get to the credit score and the mortgage implications, understand this. Buy now, pay later is engineered at a psychological level to make you spend more than you intended to every single time. Now let us talk about what happens when multiple plans start running at the same time, because this is where most people quietly lose control. It starts innocently enough. One plan for a new pair of trainers, £30 a month for 3 months. Fine. Then another plan for a birthday gift, £20 a month. Then a clothing order. Then an electronics purchase. Then something for the home. Suddenly there are 4 or 5 separate repayment schedules running simultaneously across different apps with different payment dates. No single one of them feels significant. But combined, they are quietly taking £150 or £200 a month out of your account on dates that do not always align with your pay date. And when one payment date falls in the wrong week, when the account runs a little low that particular day, the payment fails, and that single failed payment gets reported to a credit reference agency, and it sits on your credit file for up to 6 years. 6 years for missing a £30 installment on a pair of trainers you bought 2 months ago. Now let us talk about mortgages, because this is the consequence that affects people the most and the one they are least prepared for. When you apply for a mortgage in the UK, lenders do not just look at your income and your deposit. They look at your credit file in detail. They look for patterns. They look for signs of financial instability. And buy now, pay later usage, particularly missed payments, but even consistent heavy usage, is increasingly being flagged by mortgage lenders as a concern. It signals to a lender that an applicant relies on credit for everyday purchases, that they may be stretching their income, that they represent a higher risk. And in a mortgage decision, where lenders are looking for any reason to reduce their exposure, that signal can be the difference between approval and decline. People have been declined mortgages they could genuinely afford because of buy now, pay later history on their credit file. Not because they were irresponsible overall, because they did not know this was how the system worked. Now here is the part that matters most. None of this is inevitable. None of this has to be your story, because the moment you understand how the trap works, you can choose not to step into it, and if you are already in it, you can choose to step out. Here is what to do right now. Step 1. Open every single Buy Now Pay later app you have on your phone and write down every outstanding balance, not the individual payment amounts, the total outstanding balance for each plan. Then add them all together into one number. For most people, this exercise alone is a wake-up call. Seeing the real total in one place changes how it feels entirely. Step 2. Stop opening new plans immediately. Draw a clear line. Nothing new on Buy Now, Pay Later until every existing plan is fully cleared. This is not a permanent rule. It is a reset, a chance to regain control and see your actual financial position clearly for the first time. Step 3. Set up every remaining payment as a direct debit if the platform allows it. Remove the risk of a missed payment completely by automating the repayments. One missed payment for 6 years on your credit file is not a price worth paying for the convenience of a manual payment. Step 4. Once the plans are cleared, check your credit report. In the UK, you can do this for free through services like Experian, Equifax, or ClearScore. See what is on there. See how your BNPL history has been recorded, and then spend 6 months building a clean record of on-time payments to begin the repair process. Credit scores recover. They always do, but only when the behavior changes first. Here is the truth about Buy Now Pay. Later that the marketing will never show you. Every pound going toward BNPL repayments is a pound that is not building your emergency fund, not going into an investment account, not moving you closer to a mortgage deposit, not building the financial foundation that everything else in your life depends on. The companies offering these products are worth billions. They are growing faster every year. And they are growing because people are spending more, borrowing more, and paying the hidden costs of convenience without ever being shown the full picture. You have seen the full picture now. If this video changed how you see Buy Now, Pay Later, please subscribe right now. Every single week on this channel, there is one honest, practical conversation about money that most people never get to have. Share this with someone who needs to see it. You might be doing them one of the most important financial favors of their life. And drop a comment below. Are you currently using Buy Now, Pay Later? Tell me honestly. I read every single comment, and I want to know. See you next week.